Welcome back, everybody. I'm BigMacDavis here, and this is Chapter 7 Power-Up of Black Mesa on the hard difficulty setting. This is the 100% walkthrough. Well, everybody, meet the Gargantua, a half-creature, half-robotic design, perhaps? You must be wary of his two glue-on guns. They will just vaporize you in seconds. Guns do not work on him, only explosives do, but luckily, we're able to kill him at the end of this chapter. But until then, let's head down this hallway with the high voltage sign. There we go. That situation resolved itself, but as we see, it's a dead end. So there's no point to come back here, I guess, so let's head down the other path. Well, apparently I can't shoot Vortigons today. Now, from here, you can snipe off a couple of head crabs down below. It's nothing too major, I just do it from here so that they won't attack me when I climb down the ladder. So now we'll head through the double doors here.
Oh, Jesus. You don't know how close you were to getting one between the eyes. Listen, mister, if you can get the power on, that train down there will take us to the surface. I would try myself, but it's a long way down to the generator room, and there's things in the way.
We'll go ahead and take that Magnum away from him. Because we can grab it for ammunition later on, believe it or not.
As long as you stay out of the big guy's way, you should be fine.
Okay, so here is the control room. This will open up the security door, but as we see, the power is not turned on to open the security door. We must turn on the power in order to get through there, obviously. Away from this big, ugly Gargantua. As we see, the power is not turned on, so that is the objective of this mission. Okay, now we must be wary of more head crabs. There's a lot of crabs. Where are you going? Sweetness, head crab. Alright, now you want to watch, well, you want to watch around the corner. Oh my gosh, he just exploded into parts. first aid station right here if you need it. And we must be wary of this vent grating right here. We'll open up for a head crab. He almost... or she, he, I don't know the genders of the head crabs. But it almost got me. Yeah, you can literally let them just explode themselves to death. And your job will be made much easier. Now, about this room right here, what I like to do is actually booby trap the room for later on. What that means is use a laser trip bomb at the top of these stairs going down, right about here. That will be used for a trap later on. The same goes for at the top of these stairs, or rather at the bottom, I should say. Because otherwise it would be too close, or I would be too close to the explosion. But yeah, these will be used for traps. We'll head through the second door right here. And here we have a brand new armament. It is the machine gun grenades, just like the original Half-Life, except you can only carry 3 of them at one time and not 10, because these things are so overpowered, but it will be nice to have. Now here, let's be careful. Well, yeah, let's be careful of the turret. But also be careful of some Marines. There are 2 Marines on the right side. And I like to grenade them to scare them away while I roll a grenade on the left side. Okay, that turret is now blown up. Now about the 2 Marines. Okay, this is not right. I don't know.
Holy shit!
What? No, I don't... I was about ready to say I don't understand, but apparently he was hiding way down in the tunnels. He's never done that, at least as far as my playthroughs have gone. Now down here at the bottom of these stairs, there's nothing to get, so... yeah, that was a little bit strange, but you know what? There's a first time for everything, and I'm glad I got that on video. Do not blow up these explosives. It will be used as a trap later on. We do, however, want to blow up the explosive barrel over here. And say goodbye to the Marine that was over there behind the sandbags. No more. We'll go underneath the bunker right here. Grab up some more grenades. And there's also a first aid station if you need it. Now comes the section where you gotta be a little bit clever and particular if you want to survive in this sort of hostile environment. Here's what I do. I like to use a satchel for the Marine on the left. There's a Marine on your left and right. I like to throw a satchel on the left side with the primary fire button and then use the secondary fire to blow it up. That will kill off the left Marine. Now the right Marine saw the whole thing, but he will not react. The next thing that I like to do is place a trip mine right about here on the ground level. You must remember to jump over it when you retreat. Do not trip it yourself. And then kill this Marine. And then run. And then have the Marines come to you, place another trip mine, and watch the fire. Oh, and maybe too close to the explosives. Bummer. Was not thinking.
Ammunition depleted.
Got no more. I got no more trip mines, but I think we're good. I think we're good. Oh shit! I did not mean to blow up those explosives. Well, no harm, no foul, even though I did take a big beating to my HEV suit. But you know what? All the Marines are dead. And I guess, in the end, I'm alive, they're not. That's all that matters, I suppose. When we enter inside here, what we're going to do is take the right path first. When you come to these crates right here, what I like to do is roll a grenade to the side of it because there's always a Marine hiding. See, and the grenade will catch him off balance, and then you can just finish him off really easily that way. There's nothing in the crates. I just like bashing them. Got some more trip mines, and believe me, we will use them. Alright, so this side is clear. You always want to make sure to look out for the stragglers. Now, sometimes, very rarely, there will be one straggler that just does not want to come out and face you. So be ready for any Marine. Now, the power is turned off, so we can't use the elevator to go down to the next area, so we must take the stairs. And the whole base is clear. It belongs to Gordon Freeman. Now, about the elevator, what I like to do is set a couple of booby traps for the Marines that will come here when you rise up in the elevator. I place a trip mine down the left path. Right about here in the corner, on ground level, so they will trip it. And then also down the right path. That way, the Marines will trip it. So we will carefully jump over this trip mine, and then we will head down these stairs to turn on the power. Oh crap, I did not reload my shotgun. Well, the sweetnesses just butchered me. That's a lesson to everybody. Always reload your weapons when you're finished with them, because you never know when you're going to need them. Now down here on floor number 1, on the right side, what I like to do initially is set up another trap with this barrel. When you turn the power back on, the elevator right here is going to lower down. and I like to place a couple of barrels in front of where the elevator will come down to, because there will be 2 Marines on that elevator. And I like to surprise them with a little Christmas gift. For right now, however, we will head down some more stairs to floor number 2. We will come back to later on, so we'll head down to the basement. Floor number 1. This is floor number 1. Okay. There is just a zombie in the world. Well, there was a security guard zombie, but as you see, he is completely destroyed. As we see here, it is completely stuck. There we go. And so now we are able to turn on the power by going up 1 floor to that room I said we'd come back to later. Right here. As we see, Unit 2 is on, but Unit 1 was blocked, so now we'll turn it on.
Delta Team reports launch control secured.
And now we must time our way through this electricity without getting shocked. And now we will go back up 1 more floor to that booby trap with the barrels. Oh boy. So awesome. All the marine giblets. Okay, our next goal is to go up the elevator now that the power is turned on, but we must be wary. Let's face this light and down the corridor. That was kind of funny, actually. That Marine right here did not trip the Tripmine on the left. It was his buddy, which killed his buddy. So, killed 2 birds with 1 stone? Yeah. Anyways, that's all the Marines dead, except the Marine who was by the explosives that I said I did not want to destroy. But unfortunately, the explosives are destroyed, so we must be more cautious. Yeah, see, he was just in a perfect position to blow up those explosives, but I goofed. I pulled a goof. Son of a bitch. Boy, those Marines are aggressive. Damn you. Hate those Marines sometimes, my goodness. Did you guys read that? Gordon Freeman, report to the military. Yeah. I don't think he's going to do that because the Marines will just kill him on the spot. Or perhaps they are intrigued by him and they do want to question him and maybe even recruit him. Who knows? They do that sometimes. Anyways, with the power now turned back on, we are now able to go back to door number 1 and go back to the start. Alright, guys, I goofed here. I like to have this door open, and last time I didn't have the door open. Whoa, did I actually kill a Marine with that grenade? Okay, I guess that's all the Marines dead. There's usually one more down there, but he's dead. Yeah, I done goofed, and I actually died for the first time in a recording of Black Mesa, because I did not have the door open. And they tripped the trip mines, and they rushed me, and I died. A sad story. Anyways, this door will have opened up, so we will grab, the supplies that are in here if we need them. So now, like I said before, with the power turned on, we are now able to progress back and open the security door.
I'm never gonna make it. You better go on without me.
Aww,
I'll just slow you down.
poor security officer. That's too bad. And now the security door is open, so...
Don't wanna jump the gun. Looks like you can handle this one yourself.
So now comes the fun part of this chapter, the best part of the chapter, and that is frying the Gargantua. But we also must be careful not to get fried by him ourselves. Oh boy, he's looking right at me, isn't he? Oh my goodness, this is gonna get good. Just run. Don't stop running. And go up this ladder. There he is. Okay, the power is not turned on for the static discharge. We must head down. And plug these things in. Now, let's enjoy the fireworks show. That was awesome. That's all I gotta say to that. That never gets boring at all. Look at the chunks left behind from the static discharge. His eyeball is gone. Of course, he's gonna be... His head is gonna be right in the way, isn't it? There we go. So now, we'll head back down these tracks. This is not where we want to be. We want to run straight forward towards the tram. Now, before you go, don't miss these supplies over here. They're very nice to have. Yeah, see, you can only carry 3 machine gun grenades. And so, that is a kind of a bummer, but they give you enough to sustain you, but it would be nice to carry more so I can use them later on. Anyway, let's go. Thank you, security guard. You did me well. I will remember you always.
Hey, it's Freeman, right? Hold up a sec. One of your scientist pals said they'd give you a message. You're supposed to take this old rail system up to some sort of satellite delivery rocket or something. I don't know where it is exactly. The old guy was so worried about getting out alive, he didn't think to stop and tell me. Anyway, the main thing is, the military aborted the launch. So when you find the rocket, well, If you find the rocket, you'll have to get up to the control room and launch it yourself. He said something about a Lambda team needing the satellite in orbit if they were ever going to clean up this mess. Now, get going. I'm going to stick around and help any other stragglers.
You're a good man, security guard. There's nothing inside his room there. So, our next objective is to launch a rocket. That's it, everybody. I shall see you guys in Chapter 8 on a rail. Well, we have a head crab surprise, don't we? Well, okay, you guys. I shall see you guys next time. I'm BigMacDavis here. I hope you guys are enjoying and finding this walkthrough helpful. Take care, everybody.